guess this is the start of a new chapter, and I'm excited about it. I don't really know what's to come, but I felt very strongly drawn to this. You know, I really felt like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So maybe there is something out there for me, or maybe it's just about the experience, or maybe it's about sharing the experience with you guys. I don't really know, but we'll see. Well, this is scary. I'm in Oklahoma. I'm going currently 30 miles per hour in four-wheel drive on interstate. The road is icy, and everything is just like white. Everything's frozen. My truck is frozen. My side mirrors are frozen. My windshield started to freeze. It's 23. This sucks. And it's gonna be like this for 100 miles or something. So I've passed a lot of accidents, like friggin' semis on their side, a lot of accidents. It's very disconcerting. Well, I am happy to report that I made it through that really crappy weather in Oklahoma, and now I am in sunshine. It's taken me obviously much longer than I planned to be driving today, but it's all good. It's been a long day. Dog park area. Come on. Come here, Lola. So let's have a little chat, shall we? Man. This, I have to say that this, I just didn't anticipate, like, so many things going wrong. I looked at the calendar and realized it's Mercury retrograde, so this is a great time for me to go out traveling in a new rig with all kinds of shit that can break. But whatever, here we are. I got here, and of course, both my propane tanks were empty. And I got here after the office closed, so no propane. Fortunately, I have a little electric fireplace and 2 space heaters, so I was able to warm the rig up enough and use some extra blankets to stay warm last night, because my furnace is propane only, which I don't know how I went through 2 70-pound tanks of propane in 5 days, only running the furnace. It just seems bizarre. Like, that's way, maybe it's right, I don't know. So then I'm laying in bed last night, and I hear this like crackling, popping noise, which I still am not sure what that was, but I was in and out until like 1 o'clock in the morning with a flashlight, looking all around the rig. Every time I went outside, I couldn't hear it, but it sounded like it was coming from outside. It was like just a big mind F. So I put in some earplugs and went to sleep. And then this morning, I got up, and everything's frozen. Everything's frozen, guys. It's like 13 degrees outside. And I really thought about just like taking a break, regroup today, just hang out. But it's supposed to get worse, the weather here. Because I didn't have any propane to heat the underbelly of the trailer, one of my lines froze. So my kitchen faucet has no water coming out of it. It's frozen. I went to make coffee with my Keurig, which I've only had for like 2 weeks, and it broke. Oh, also, my door is like, when I open it, it's like scraping on the frame, which I can't figure out what that's about. New development. It's just been frustrating. It's been a lot, It's been a lot. I think it's frustrating because I have worked so hard to make all of this happen, and the last several weeks have been so stressful. And I just like wanted to get on the road, and breathe. And I haven't been able to, because it's been like at every turn, it's like more stuff to fix, more, I don't even know. Camping in these conditions really, really sucks. There's just like so much to deal with. So. Hey, it's me again. I stopped on my way out the campground today to get some propane and to fill my spare tank as well, so that I will not have another situation like I did last night. Drive to the campground office, go inside, tell them I need propane, come back out, and I open my side doors to get because those aren't locked where my propane tanks are held, to get the 2 main 70-pound tanks out. And then I go to open my front storage compartment, which is locked, to get my spare propane tank. And guess what I realized? My keys are not there. My pass-through storage keys are not on my key ring. I had a moment, more than a moment. It was like an hour and a half where I thought, what the fuck am I doing? And also where I thought, have I made a mistake? Like, all these things have gone wrong. I mean, from the furnace not working, to the water heater not working, to the rig not being dewinterized, but Camping World telling me it was dewinterized. The fan doesn't work. The freaking screws are randomly coming out of hinges everywhere. Last night the stairs are now scraping the door frame, or the door is scraping the frame when I open and close it. It's just like, you know what I mean? Laying in bed listening to that popping whatever it was. Can't get my internet router to work. My Wi-Fi, my phone won't work as a hotspot for my Lenovo. Had to beg for forgiveness from one of my coaching clients because I had to cancel last night. I had a little meltdown. I was just like, maybe I should just have bought a house, Maybe I should just be a normal person, buy a house and a normal person, put down some roots somewhere. Because this feels like a big freaking headache. And I'm overwhelmed by it. Lola managed to get herself out from underneath the bridge, and now she's been stuck underneath the seat, so I had to pull over so I can retrieve her. Lola. This is what the 5th day of a road trip with me looks like. So I had to stop to retrieve my dog from underneath the seat. I put her doggy seatbelt on so she could not crawl back down there. And have decided that we're just gonna go to Santa Rosa. I was thinking maybe just going on to Albuquerque-ish, since I'm already packed up and on the road now and the weather is fine. But you know what? These like crosswinds just started picking up. It's really windy and I'm tired. I desperately need to do something, as you can tell. Okay. All right. Back on the road for day 6 of driving. Heading to Flagstaff. Today I'm going to do a little over 400 miles. It's going to be my longest day. But then I only have I think 250 miles to do tomorrow, and I will be there. In front of me was just like, I know. But after I pulled up a little bit, he got the hint. And all right, so Lola is drugged. Sometimes these truck stops are confusing. Alright, and a little over 300 miles to go still. That was a long stop. I found that fueling up in diesel lanes is not the same.
For 310 miles, continue straight.
It's not the same as just pulling into a gas station and getting gas, because it's like you have to, usually there's a line, so you've got to wait, and then when you get up to your pump, then you have to go in, authorize the pump. You can't just get out a card and pay for it at the pump like you do regular gas pumps. So then you gotta come back out, pump your gas, then pull forward after you're finished pumping, then go back in, use the bathroom, or I do anyway. I break it up because I don't want to be, people are waiting, I don't want to be like, getting snacks and going to the bathroom and stuff. So it ends up being like at least 20-minute ordeal. But the benefit is that you don't have to mess with trying to navigate around gas pumps. Like, that's very pleasant. me again. So I have reached the point in every road trip that's happened where I am so bored and tired of driving that I just try to come up with ways to entertain myself. Just had a trucker drive by and honk at me. I know. For the first time in like 15 years. So the only thing I can figure is that he must be as bored and lonely as me right now. I thought about honking back, but went with my better judgment and didn't. Oh, so before I left, I got a CB radio. And I was so looking forward to using it. I got like one of those magnet mount antennas. Got it all like wired up, hooked it up. I didn't know that there was this whole like process you have to go through to tune the damn thing. Don't crash, Jessica. Dang, this construction truck. Like my lane opened back up and then it's hard to explain. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. So I think it's a guy who honked at me up ahead. I struck up. Should I ask him what he's doing later? Just kidding. My CB worked okay. Is this where I'm at in my life? Yeah. Yeah. It is. God, I hate those books. I need company that I can just like teleport in and out at my will. Is that too much to ask? No. It's my life, right? Look. I follow the law of attraction and it says that I can do and have anything that I want. And I would like to have a drive partner that I can teleport in and out. Okay? If I focus on it long enough, the law of attraction will deliver it to me. treat bin out and dropped it, and Lucy's trying to hurry up and eat them all before I pick them up. Damn it, Jessica. Lola's like, I didn't do it. I'm having nothing to do with this. Lucy's like, suit yourself. You're missing out over here. Good grief. So I arrived last night in the dark to Campground with no lights in it. No lights except for a little tiny one outside of the front office. So this was kind of a terrifying experience. Really crammed. I couldn't see around corners. I ended up like driving through the entire freaking cramped little campground trying to find my spot. Finally found it. Was only able to bring out one of my slides. Couldn't bring out the other one. Anyways, so now I'm gonna go out and walk the dogs and try to game plan on how I'm going to get out of here. I just said out. Last day of travel. Last day. All right, thoughts on this. So this is obviously the driver's side. There's a little rock. I am gonna have to basically pull straight out, and this is what I've got in front of me. So Lola, please. I know it's hard to see with the video. I'm trying to decide if I can pull forward. I think I can. All right, made it out of that campground. Got some diesel, and we're off. Like 250 miles to go. You know you're not supposed to be up here. All right, get in the back. Get in the back. Just had to pull over to give Lola her, what is this stuff? Trazodone. So she's really anxious. I think she's just kind of like traveled out right now. Anyways, onward. The rest of the way there, I would. Welcome trade here's what RV lanes look like. Essentially, they're just diesel lanes, but you can also get gas and you don't have to prepay.
I'm slow.